Welcome Oxtra Fitness Fanatics. I'm Kathleen Vincent, this is Stephanie Miles, and we're going to bring you just a nice easy stretch and flow routine you can do at home with any lyrical playlist that you have, probably any playlist that you like that speaks to you. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're just gonna put our feet underneath our hips, try to relax, soften the knees, soften the shoulders, and we're gonna just start by taking a nice easy breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, soften your knees. Let's take it with the arms lifting up. Exhale out and release your shoulders. Bring it in and up. Exhale. Let's bring in a shoulder roll. Take a deep breath up. Exhale. Shoulder roll. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, soften your knees a little bit more. Pick up the shoulders. Deep breath up. Exhale. Soften the knees. Let's just shoulder roll, soften the knees. Feel your calves loosen, stretch. One more. Step a little wider, take the arms out. Step out and exhale and press. Bring it back. Let's shoulder roll in. Take a deep breath up. Exhale and easy press. Come back to center. Shoulder rolls in and up. Take a deep breath up. Exhale. Bring it back. Shoulder roll in. Take a deep breath up. Exhale. It's all good. Bring it in. Shoulder rolls. Let's take a stretch up. Release through the body and stretch. Another one, slow. Release and stretch. Hold it a moment, a little tempo. Release and lift. Release and lift. Release, lift. How about a balance? Stretch up, release and lift. Release. Balance, always tricky. One more. Let's step wide. Slow sink into your plie or your wide chi. Now as we go, tuck the tail under, keep your shoulders over your hips, soft shoulders, soft arms. Let's do another. Fingertips through the sand, just press. Other side. Real slow. Always try to press open the legs, press the knees back, tuck your tail. Take your eye gaze out, make it bigger. Just right through the sand with the fingertips. Let's open one arm out. So this is your chance to really use your breath. Lift, exhale. Get a little lower, a little bigger. Let's scoop it together. Scoop and lift. Open and circle lift. Exhale, real slow, roll through your spine. Open and press. Lift. Center it, just hold your legs and take your arms around and release. Take them around. Open the chest. One more time. Take one more deep press into the legs. Walk your feet back in. Shoulder rolls back and down, feet together. And we'll do a sun salutation. And we'll just kind of add on some layers of it for you. I'll step back just a touch more. Soft knees, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath up. From here, drop your shoulders, lift your chest, squeeze your glutes gently, open the chest to the ceiling, Soften your knees, forward fold. Release your shoulders at the bottom. Take your right foot back. Ease your hips down into the ground, lift your chest. Step back and enjoy this down dog. Press, let's take it one step at a time. Heels press down to the ground, knees are soft, shoulders press down to the ground, and the tailbone lifts, and you lengthen the back of the legs. Now we're gonna roll through the spine, hitting a plank position, shoulders down. Drop to your knees, feel the long, strong core, and lower the body half, elbows close. Can you hold it a second? Here. Squeeze your glute, roll your shoulders back. There's your baby cobra. Ease back to your down dog. Big press here. Bend your knees, bring your right foot through and lift your chest, drop your hips. Bend your back knee, push in, right underneath, and big breath up. Stay here, drop the shoulders, baby back bend. Enjoy the stretch. Soft knees, exhale, forward fold. Release the shoulders. Left toe comes back. Ease your hips, lift your chest. Step back, press big into your down dog. Now we roll through the spine. Strong plank. Stay on the toes if you want that challenge as you lower halfway. Push bigger to your up dog. Feel that corkscrew of the arms. Back to down dog. Press and stretch. Bend the knees, left leg comes through. Ease your hips, lift your chest. Bend the back knee, push off, and release the shoulders, soft knees. Breathe big up to the top. Drop the shoulders, ease into the baby back bend. Soft knees, exhale, forward fold. Right toe comes back. Ease. Let's stay here an extra moment and add in a twist. Release your arm. Push back. This is the big stretch. Enjoy. Press. Roll through the spine. Strong plank. You can drop to the knees or stay here on the toes. Lower half. Push the floor away, rotate and squeeze. Back to the down dog. Stretch. Knees bend, crouch. Right leg comes through. Chest lifts. Back knee bends, push off. And just stay here a moment. Round your spine, rest your torso on your thighs. Now big breath up. Stay here, drop the shoulders and stretch into your baby back bend. Soft knees, abs braced, forward fold. Release your shoulders, left toe back. Ease your hips in, lift your chest, drop the shoulders, add the twist. Soft release, back to a square hip, chest up, push back to down dog. And stretch, press the shoulders, press the heels. Now we roll through the spine. Strong. Lower, half. Press it away, corkscrew your arms. Feel that strain. Back to down dog. Chest presses, heels press. Crouch, knees bend, left leg through. Hips ease, chest up. Back knee bends, push in, and release. Here we go, big lift. Drop in, baby back bend. Soft knees, forward fold. So we're accelerating a bit now. Take the right toe back, ease into lunge, add the twist. Release, push back big to your down dog, and stretch. Now roll through. Shoulders down, butts down, lower the body half. Push it away and press strong. Back to down dog, press the tail, lift it, crouch, bring the right leg in, chest up, bend the back knee, push in, Soft knees, big breath up, last time through. Baby back bend. Soft knees, forward, fold. Left toe back, ease, hips, add your twist. Release, big step back, press. Tail lifts, heels press. Roll through, shoulders down, hit that strong pose, lower the body half, elbows close, press the floor away. Back to your down dog, lift your tail, press your shoulders, press your heels, knees bend left, bring it in, chest up, hips down, back knee bends, push in, and just release, hold it a moment. Roll up to the top. Let's do some strong presses in Warrior One first. Bringing the right foot forward, anchor your back heel, and try to bring this hip forward, shoulders down, square it. Pressing into that front leg. Knee is over ankle. Just feel that, you can even use your hand to push that hip forward. Take a deep breath, lift your arms up. As you exhale, see if you can press even a little bit more. And again, squaring off. Energy always through the fingertips. Let's ease and lift the chest. Feel your back activate. We're gonna circle through and you're gonna stretch for an extended warrior. Just reach as long as you can. Shoulders stay down. Bring the whole thing back up. Hold on to that a moment. Always bringing that back hip and shoulder. Exhale, just let it float. Feel your back activate. Hold that back for a moment. Keep letting the arms fall through and stretch. Long stretch. Why don't we do a big open to Warrior Two? Just drop the shoulders. Open that front knee, anchor it right on top of the heel, and drive your back heel long. And now feel some length in your arms. Press a little deeper if you can into that front leg. Let's rotate the palms upward and open the chest and take a little bit more into the back. Hold it a few more moments, keep breathing. We're gonna extend it, palms down, reach as far as you can forward. Drop the elbow, back arm comes up and over. Now watch my top shoulder, open it, and feel the length. Best part here, take it back to Sun Warrior. Ease down the back leg, reach with the top arm. Let's flow a bit, let's reach again. Can you go a little farther, perhaps? Keep that top shoulder open. Let's come on back. Sun Warrior. So the final level you can add is to go with a free arm and press even deeper into the leg. Can you stay low as you bring it both back? Stretch and reach both arms back. Circle through. Our last challenge, if you want to stay here, Stephanie's starting to smile bigger. Lift your heel. You could always have the option to intensify your warrior with a heel lift. Let's bring it back. Ease off. Walk it in and switch. So we go back to our Warrior One. Pull that back hip, and again, you can use your hand, that feels really good, just to press it forward and ease into your front leg. Try squaring the shoulders on top of the hips. Ready, set. Here we go, second leg. Bring it up. So again, when I exhale, I'm going to use that exhale to square it off and relax my shoulders. Exhale and let it float. Shoulder blades activate. Keep it flowing through to your extended Warrior One. This feels the best, right? You get a real solid plant, knee is over ankle, bring the whole thing up. Exhale, let it float it. Circle through and stretch it long. So big drama move here. We're gonna pick it up and press it into warrior two. So remember all your options. You can always ease off your legs or press even bigger. Let's flip and feel how that activates your back as you take that slight chest lift. Shoulder blades squeezing, tail is tucking, heel is driving, leg is pressing. Flip them back, reach as far as you can forward. And anchor as the back arm comes over. My top shoulder is gonna open. And I'm reaching long with the top hand. Flow it back to your sun warrior. Anchor, reach up and back. Let's flow forward. You can go deeper, lining up the arm with the leg and reaching farther forward. Now let's try for a free arm. All the way back. Relax the top shoulder. Lift up out of the waist and flow as reach as far as you can. This is the hard one. Big move. Swing it on down and lift. Walk it in. All right, let's see how our balance is today.
I'm ready for that.
Balance is a day-to-day thing. Some days it's good, some days not. Soften the knees. Balance tricks. Use the power of your feet. Don't clench, press. Try to shoulder relax and stack over your hips and feel that midline strength. We start easy. Pick up your right toe. Slowly bring it on up to the knee. Let's take the arm and open the knee. Let's take the opposite arm out. So not sinking, keep it lifted, keep your tail tucked. Let's give it a hand, bring it up and hang on to it. You can always stop in whatever position is working for you. You can extend that leg. Or here we go, Stephanie. 2 fingers, big toe. Maybe. Try to drop your hip. Advance move. Chest lift. Timber. Come on back. Shoulders back. Set it again. Other toe. So we go slow with balance. Slow travel. Take your hand, press it out. Let's add in the arm. Capture. So here already I'm starting to drop that hip, right? Set it. Option to extend. The bigger move is the 2 fingers to the great toe. So you could go for a flexed stretch, and then maybe the arm, and the eye gaze and the chest lift. Bring it in. Let's see if we can keep that toe. Capture inside. Shoulder, hip stays square to the front. Soft standing knee and extend to your dancer pose. Eye gaze is forward. Maybe bigger, eye gaze switches to the floor and stretch your foot into your hand, pressing it big. Let's try the other side. Capture. You could stay here and feel a great quad stretch. Try to square off. Slow expansion, stretching the arm forward. Taking it to the next level, eye gaze to the floor. Press the foot into the hand. Stretch and feel your length. Step in, roll it back. Let's try a baby tree and maybe a bigger tree. So again, you don't want to sink, stay tall. Next level would be to raise it up. How about a flip and a stretch? Lengthen. Let's try the other side. Open it so your tree can be small, or you can bring it up high. So again, stay lifted, keep pressing the leg open. This is your time. You can get a little bit more introspective when your hands are in the heart space, kind of bringing the body more internal. Then as your balance improves, you can open it and lift it, making it a bigger move. The nice thing about an outstretched arm is you can feel this length on your standing side. Let's stretch. Exhale. Feet are together. Let's just try for a simple lift. To intensify, bend the knees. I'm going to turn sideways for a moment. This is your intense pose, right? Someone's pulling your hips back and pulling your arms, reaching you forward. See if you can fly. Soft elbow lift. You can always intensify your work by driving your fingertips and pressing your shoulders down. I know you want to try that again. Lift. Big stall, stretch. The higher you get into the balls of the feet, the harder it is. Activate your inner thighs as you take your seat. Hips pull back. Ears between arms. Big reach. And let's finish let's fly. So it can be soft, it can be strong. Let's plant the heels. Big sweep, take it back, warrior three. So this should be strong, right? Drive the shoulder, dive the chest, reach the energy out through the toes. Planted. Other side will go right away. Can you stay here for a few more counts? 2 more counts. Step in. And we're moving on. We're going to take a seat now. So hip opener is my most challenging track.
My favorite.
So I always like to start by cheating a little with the knees pressing and using the floor to open the chest and press the legs. You can press them one at a time. You can accent. Just make sure you tuck your tail and try not to sink. Keep the chest engaged, keep the shoulders engaged, I should say, and the chest lifted. One more big press. Let's go slow. So you can crisscross, or you can place it on top. So I've got my left leg, but it does not matter which leg you have. Once you get where you want to be, use your hands to square and push your hips back. Place your hands in front. Now see if you can lengthen your torso, press your shoulders, and lengthen. So just try to sit with that. The top leg is the one that's not happy right now, right? Try to let it ease. We're gonna just release over with it a bit. So you can control your body weight with your forearms. You can release as much as you want. Your chin can come to your chest. You can release your shoulders and let the weight of your head fall. So I'm going to keep you here for a few more moments. If you want, you can always lift up, take a breath and exhale and come back into it. We have all the time in the world now, right?
Exactly.
To stretch.
Just to stretch and feel good.
Roll up through your body. Let's take the same arm and leg that's on top and take it on over to a C stretch. So let's do two things. Let's first melt it, elbow toward the floor with a round shape on the top. Take your underneath rib cage, press it forward. Now take your top arm and stretch it away, but keep your hip down. Lift up and swap. Again, we're gonna melt it first. C shape, elbow toward the ground. This side will be a little easier maybe. Underneath rib cage is always trying to work forward. Now stretch it a little longer. And bring it on up. Hands, fingertips to your side. Inhale, get taller if you can. And lean. You can use your arms if you want, especially on your top leg to give a little pressure. And then we're gonna do one more big release. Try to get a little longer lever with your arms. You can even use your fingertips to crawl you forward a touch. Before you leave there, just release as much of the weight of your head and your shoulders and slowly roll up. And we're gonna just swap them out. Again, it can be in front or you can bring it on top. Use your hands to square and push your hips back. And just incline your body forward. Trying to get a long lever of the torso here, tip to tail. Tip of your head, that is. To the tip of your tail. Two tips. So let's ease it up. So whatever leg is on top, let's do that arm first. So bring it up out of the waist, and it's a C stretch melt. You are definitely gonna notice one side is probably better than the other. So I can feel myself caving a bit, so I'm gonna really work that underneath rib cage and try to get it open. And then a big stretch and reach for your length and pull up out of the waist. And we'll go to the other side. First, it's the melt. Trying to elongate your side, plant your hip, and lift out of the waist. Big stretch. Up and over. And just try to lengthen as much as you can, bring the body forward, and do a big release. So again, the longer you can make your arms, walk the fingertips, the more you bring your body forward, and then try to release into it. Slow roll. We're gonna open the legs to a V. Again, using your hands to lift your hips and press them back. Shake them out so you loosen up your quads. Always have the option to keep the knees bent and work your rotation, or maybe just do one and one. Let's try it with two and just lean in. So I'm gonna use my elbows to give my legs a gentle press. Then ease and let the whole body come in, again, with my forearms controlling. So rounded back is good, but the more you can try to press to a flatter back, a longer lever. And I'm gonna release my arms a little bit more. Always go very slowly with your inner thigh stretches because those muscles are very small, delicate. They don't like to be bullied. Go slow. Let's take again, that arm is gonna go over to the leg. So I can use my arm to lever and pull my rib cage forward. I could use that arm for length. Let's do a lift and a pivot and reach, inside shoulder drops, hand reaches or touches down, and you can work your nose towards your knee. Try to leave the hip that's behind seated on the ground. Reach that inside arm up and over and swap. So it's a side stretch first. You can use that inside arm to help you lever. Hips settle, quads relax. Reach out and up, pivot. Exhale, bring the nose to the knee. I like to focus on my inside shoulder, dropping it. And let's from here just walk ourselves back to the center for one more exhale over the middle. Shoulders down, lift up. And we're gonna pull in and we're gonna do some core work. Strong abdominals help us do everything. Keep your arms in a T. Bring your legs up to tabletop. And we're just gonna lift the hips with a reverse. So we're gonna just start small. If this is too fast, you can always go slower. Feet touch down, now comes the upper body. Lift, reach, bring it back. Exhale, stretch. Let's lift, hold, and flip it down. So I can go faster, I can flutter. Eye gaze to the belly button. Bring the arms all the way. Back to the T. Let's get the legs extending a bit more. Let's stretch them. Let's go for some tempo. Stretch, switch. Nothing too tricky. All right, everybody who knows me knows I like triples. 1, 2, hold. Two more. Let's do some rotation. As you rotate, the hip will lift. Try the other side. So you've got 3 options. That was 1. You can extend the top leg. You can go with both. These are really great. You can do them at your own tempo. Decide how much of a lever you want and how low you want to go. Let's bring it in and hold. Plant your feet. Let's drive the hips up into hip bridge. Arms come to the side. Shoulders walk in, hands clasp, and drive them down. And start squeezing. Weight is in the shoulders and the heels. So an easy squeeze. Squeeze up, hold, walk your feet just a touch closer, and we're gonna add the leg. Lift, up, bring it. Lift, stretch. For those of you who want to make this a little harder, you can take this, hold the lever long, and stay on one side and work that long lever. Or you can stick with one at a time, levering it with a long lever. So the longer you make it, the harder it will be. Everybody squeeze and hold, and lower your hips. Feet come all the way up. We're gonna just reach up and extend to length. Bring it up for 2. Two more. Tuck in, roll up, and flip over to hover. So we can be on the knees to set up. Press into the forearms, elbows under shoulders. Lift up, drive back into the heels, and just hold your body strong. Let's take this with some movement, shifting forward and back. One more time. So I can drop to my knees as I push up to plank. Switch your alternating lead. To make it harder, go ahead to the toes. You might need a slightly wider base with the feet. How many more should we do?
How much is the music?
You can go all night.
All right, we're tough. We're gonna do 2 more.
Sounds good to me.
Hips stay square and stable. Let's drop both and lift. Can you hover them? Or you can touch down. Opposite would be to plant the knees and lift up instead of down. Let's work a few more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can everybody hold and count? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees plant, tabletop. Here we go. Toe taps to the ceiling. Real small, you want a strong tabletop. In 4, 3, 2, we're gonna extend opposite, we're gonna round. And stretch, round, stretch, round. Whew. Last one. Hold and stretch as long as you can. Flex or point. We're going to open the door and close it. This is too fast. I'm going to slow it down for you all just so you can really feel the length and the range. Here we go, other toe. Toe taps up. Small move, lots of squeeze. Glutes. 4, 3, 2, extend, round and pull. Try to keep it fluid. It never stops moving. Round it, stretch it, round it, stretch and hold for a moment, get your bearings, open the door. So I've got myself going at the tempo of the music that's in my ear, but I'm going to slow it down. One more. Let's bring everybody back to child's pose for a lengthening stretch of the torso, shoulders, hips. And let's get into some twists. Bodies up. We're gonna just really enjoy the seated twist. Very effective. Doesn't matter which leg is in front. Try to drop your hip, ease your leg into your chest, plant your hand, lift tall and rotate. So I'm really feeling my outer thigh release, dropping the hip to the ground. For added work, you can notch the elbow and feel a little bit more lever. One more exhale, lift tall, and flip your side. While you all are watching Netflix, you can sit in your twist all for a long time. Body lifts, it's an easy go-to move. You're gonna feel a great stretch for your hip, great spinal rotation. Sort of has a little meditative quality to it as well. And again, if you want to bring in that lever with the elbow, it allows you to rotate a little farther back. And let's just start releasing the legs forward. Pull your hips back and take your body forward, and we are almost done. So the beauty here is you've got your hands to help you lengthen the stretch. I like to do flexed foot as well with the shoulders down and the body long. Then you can pull back into it. Another stretch that you can do for a long time. It feels great. Let's roll up, tuck it in. Feet are underneath your hips. And let's just finish with a long, lengthening torso and leg. Keep your knees soft. Give your elbows a gentle pull. Let your head be free. It should be able to bob, yes and no. Let's just do one more stretch to a flat back. So this is exactly what you did seated, but now you're standing. Gravity's helping you a bit. Soften your knees, release one last time. You can touch down, or you can gently pull your elbows. You can also shift your weight through your feet. Bend your knees, rest your chest, torso on your thighs. Hands come to the thighs, slowly roll up. Shoulders up, back and down. Let's take one deep breath up. Exhale, and shoulder rolls. I hope you enjoyed the class. We're gonna have more fun stuff for you, and we will hope to see you all in the gym very, very soon. Thank you.